It's the NBA Live on... So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. Towns, a screen on Doncic. Shot clock at 5.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Gafford. Here are the Mavericks now. And a deep 3 from Doncic. They get the rebound. Irving kicks to Doncic. Back to Irving. From outside the arc. From the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the team has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Steps back. Here's Edwards. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Launches the 3. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5 now.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Irving misses.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Oh, here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Washington against Towns. Doncic left side. Over Towns. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And on the way from Irving for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota leading by 11. Outside Conley. Edwards a screen on Doncic. Conley finds Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Here he goes. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
pass to Washington. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. It's deflected. Doncic with the steal. When it's out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
.50 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got 11.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now, Washington following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Luka's peripheral vision off the chart. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Edwards drives in. Poked away.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Doncic. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Doncic has got his second bucket. That will count. He's off on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with the 9-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is. And when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
No good from Irving.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Mavericks trail by 14. Will it go? Gobert pulls it in.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Edwards, that's good. 17 points for Anthony Edwards.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the league says it wants every team to play to win, but All-Star Kevin Durant said it's just not realistic, adding, each year only a few teams can win it. If you're not going to be a playoff or play-in team, you might as well go for a top pick. Get some reps for guys who ordinarily wouldn't make the rotation and maybe change their lives as well. Kevin?
And that's an interesting take. Thanks, DA.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And here's Hardy after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 26.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Edwards, that's good.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Hardaway from outside, and a clear foul there because he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 29. 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Exum with it. McDaniels defending.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
For 3, Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 32 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Exum. Out to Hardaway. Kleba sets the screen for Hardaway. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 20. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Reed. And Anderson kicks to Reed. Who's back up? Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Hardaway for 3. Now the pass to Hardy. And here is Kleba. Kleba with a screen on Morris. Hardy. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Reed. Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. There's the pick. A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway for 3. Exum passes to Hardaway. Now here's Exum. Defended by Anderson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Minnesota ball.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Alexander Walker. And the layup falls.
We've seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Anderson can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 20. Hardaway with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Hardaway has got 9.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
And Anderson has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Hardy. Another 3 for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
It looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that one's good, Irving.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Oh, can I get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Irving for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Irving's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Second free throw, no good. Average trail by 16. Nobody near Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Anderson, a screen on Irving. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And what a treat for the fans. And for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Doncic with it. He's got 11. From past the arc. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Edwards against Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Gafford kicks to Doncic. Launches it. The 3 ball from Doncic.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Edwards against Irving. To the inside. For the 3. Unable to get that one. There's the triple. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards. The Mavericks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Shots continuing to... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 3. Irving from long range. They get it back. Gafford kicks to Irving. Gafford is screen on Edwards. Irving can't get it to go. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
Gafford sends the pick for Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Doncic outside. Second chance shot. And there's the drive. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Jones. Back to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Lets it go from deep. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Towns against Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert the screen. For 3, Edwards. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. And here's Washington outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Edwards against Irving. Washington with the screen on Edwards. Pass to Washington. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Irving. Washington with the screen on Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And Irving with the lay-in. Good.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. With the drive.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Irving for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 38 points.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Left side, Jones. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Irving.
Excellent defense from McDaniel. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem to shoot.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And here are the Mavericks now. 8-point game. This is it to Irving. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns, the bounce pass. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And Edwards drops them both. Dallas has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And it's Irving missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. A three-pointer off the mark. Irving from long range. Traps in the tray.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Anthony Edwards.
And Edwards drops them both.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Jones, no one around him. No good from outside. Outside Edwards. No good with the elbow jumper. Can't connect. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle out there with Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Randle, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Irving missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Sends it home from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got 6 points. Irving for three. On the wing, Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Oh, my goodness! You'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. Precious Achua picks one up.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
NBA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Here's Irving, following the bucket by the Knicks. Launches it. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Achua with a screen on Jones. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Anunoby for three. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Anunoby on the take. Steps back. Here's DiVincenzo. Count that bucket. Give him 8.
Oh, man, that's a nice teardrop. I mean, hand out some tissues, why don't you, Dante?
Washington, a screen on Anunoby. Count it.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. The three is up. And he can't get that one. The Mavericks trailing. And here's the fast break. Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Goes back up. Outside for Irving. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Randle, a screen on Jones. And that one's good for Brunson.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. On the wing, Jones. It's Washington, high post. 6 to shoot. Powell, a screen on Anunoby. The three from Washington. Powell finds Irving. Here's the three. Drains the triple.
Kyrie's the guy that's going to have the ball in those kind of moments, playing deep into the shot clock, so fully capable there.
Here's Brunson outside. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Washington. Yet to see a basket. The three. And the Mavericks, another three.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. Give him 8.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Out to the right wing. Washington against Randall. Pass to Irving. From the arc. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the New York Knicks. DiVincenzo can't hit. It's Powell on the wing. Brunson defending. Powell, it's good.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Brunson with it. Got it up. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
P.J. Washington out there with Derrick Jones. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Irving in at the 2. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 1, Jaden Hardy.
New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Brunson nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translates.
You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do.
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Well, Brent, since you retired at 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, BA, I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that really coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And when you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple of years. Brunson does this so much, just able to absorb the foul.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 23.
Vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And they doubled up Irving. Pass to Jones. Out to the wing. The 3 from Washington. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Anunoby. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Anunoby's got 5 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Irving. 16 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Hardy. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the paint. Achiuwa with a steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Jones. Fires the 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Washington. Powell, a screen on DiVincenzo. Powell, it's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Achiuwa can't hit. And it's Powell with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 6. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
He tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
A new lineup here for New York. Good on the second one. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Hart. From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. Hart pulls it in.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovich can hurt defenses from there.
Here's Irving. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Hart. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's McBride in at the point guard position. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Hart. Back to Bogdanovich. Now here's Hart, tightly guarded. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You can see the coaching staff trusts Bogdanovich. They're confident that he's going to make the right play.
Doncic finds Hardaway. To the inside, Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Knicks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Outside Robinson. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Knicks, another three.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovich has been really impactful, especially as a scorer.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
Here's McBride, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Robinson.
Mavericks foul. Dante Exum. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Fires from deep. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Robinson. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hart passes to Burks. Now here's Bogdanovich. Takes a three. And the Knicks, another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
Bogdanovich from long range. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Down by 15. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Outside Bogdanovich. Hits the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 15 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And they doubled up Doncic. Exum passes to Doncic. Green with a screen on Robinson. Doncic finds Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
How about that? Hardaway stepping up and knocking down a bomb.
For New York, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. They get it again. Bogdanovich passes to Robinson. Back to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with a three. The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Doncic left side. 26 seconds left in the third. Here's Green. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they're running. Burks for three. Gafford grabs the miss. Doncic against Hart. Doncic right side. Up again. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Green, and it's Exum in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here are the Knicks now. They led by as many as 18. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Achua with a screen on Irving. The 3, DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Well, sometimes you run the 2-man game, but nothing happens other than you having to make the play. Dante did it that time.
Powell outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 3 is up. The kick out to Brunson. The 3 ball knocks down the triple. Brunson's got 29 points.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Here's Jones. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Man. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Let's go with a 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Washington outside. Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. Irving, no good. New York has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Offline with a 3. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He's got 24.
I know Kyrie is one of the best finishers in the league, but trust me, he enjoys the 3 ball.
Randall outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Achua with a screen on Jones. And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's down for Brunson.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Irving for 3. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
The 3 from Washington knocks down the long J.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Achua for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. There's the 3. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Washington's got 6 points in the quarter. And New York shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Achua with a screen on Jones. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Achua. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th. And Anunoby gets it to go.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Oh, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Knicks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Anunoby for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
For three, Randall. Doncic pulls down the board. Irving looking around. Powell sets a screen. Pass to Washington. Fires for three. He's off on that one.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as they're...
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Consider how athletic Doris both these teams are. What do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Achua is out there with Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And Edwards with the stop.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Now Brunson. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, here's Anunoby. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Randall finds Anunoby. Shoots over McDaniel. And it doesn't even draw iron. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Edwards. Conley with the screen on Randall. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Edwards got 5 points so far. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby. Towns against Randall. And Brunson has it in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Edwards can't hit. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the paint. Towns with the steal. Here's McDaniels. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
And here's Edwards. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. And Anthony Edwards gets the 3. He's got 8.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Brunson kicks to Achua. On the wing, Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Towns. Out to Edwards. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Picked by Randall. From deep, Brunson. A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 9 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Towns missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Randall throws it down.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
Here's McDaniels following the score by New York. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And the basket is good.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
There's the pass to McDaniels. Towns, the screen. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Shoots the 3. Pass to Reed to the right side. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley finds McDaniel. Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
From deep, Brunson, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
and their assist total also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. And here comes the break. Randall passes to Anunoby. Knocked loose. Achua kicks to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on in transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson surveying the D. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. ADB, as players establish themselves, gaining that respect and recognition always seems to come down to postseason success, right? Playoff success.
It's so true, Kevin, whether it's fair or not. Great production in the regular season without having accompanying success in the postseason tends to get written off. So the pressure falls on teams to win or risk losing their star players.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Edwards, a screen on Brunson. McDaniels passes to Reed. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels with the ball. Brunson picks him up. And that one, good. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Timberwolves trail by 6. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. There's a good screen. Back to Edwards. Passes to Reed. Lets it go with a three. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randall. Get off your feet, youngster.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. It'll go with the New York Knicks cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Alexander Walker. Here's McBride. He's covered by Warren. They get the rebound. Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity, and again, it's New York.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Here's Alexander Walker. Burks covering. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks leading by 7. Hart with it. Guarded now by Morris. The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First one falls for him. And Hart drops them both. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Anderson, a screen on Burks. Alexander Walker passes to Gobert.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Here's McBride. Going inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. McBride's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And so it's New York ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And New York looking at who they've got. Josh Hart out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the 1. Bogdanovich against Warren. Down low. Here's Robinson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
New York leading by 7. Robinson on the wing. No scoring in this one. Robinson sets a screen for Bogdanovich. McBride passes to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Second chance shot. For 3. Buries it from three-point range. Hart's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To the inside. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Anderson.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Inside, here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's McBride, covered by Morris. Robinson left side. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
You spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd ever be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Anderson finds Morris. Anderson a screen on Burks. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That three-point shot, highly valued.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson's to me a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy and he can be a force.
Fades and shoots. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. To the paint, here's Burks, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific, getting the defense to foul him.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Edwards in for Morris. The shot's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Randall is screen on Edwards. Brunson goes in. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. Randall against Edwards. Good, nice job down low. And that's now 19 points for Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
It's stolen by Edwards. No good that time. Tie game in Minnesota. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. 60. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Brunson outside. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9. Timberwolves trail. Here's Alexander Walker. McDaniels with the ball. Sinks the triple. McDaniels got 19 points. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
And here's Brunson outside. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
We can see the strength of Alec Burks. What a fighter. This guy is not going to back away from a challenge.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a one-point game. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 21.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Randall. And Randall throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. Offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Michael Conley. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Brunson against Edwards. Brunson kicks to Burks. Out to the right wing. Randall down low. Defended by Towns. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just one on the bucket from Randall. The pass to Edwards. To the hoop. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Now here's Brunson. The three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Goes up on the wing, and he swishes it right through. Edwards got 31.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. And there's Randall on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
The three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
And Anunoby slams it in.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
Here's Edwards. Up and in on the left. Edwards got 36.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Randall surveying the D. Randall with a screen for Brunson. He kicks it to Burks. Pass to Anunoby. Minnesota with the rebound. Passes it to Towns. Launches a three, and another three for Minnesota.
Your stars shine bright in the toughest moments. Towns, the look of a superstar.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Puts up a three. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the club.
To the middle. Money!
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
To Burks. This one for three. That one misses. And so Minnesota takes the win. It was up for grabs. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Washington, and it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Washington. Right side Jones. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
But that means Towns is going to get his fair share of block shots. There's no doubt about that.
And here's Minnesota now. Edwards for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Edwards against Irving. And the layup is good.
That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
About a minute played here so far in the first. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, BA. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then
and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, got a piece of it. Jacks up a 3. Again, Irving missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be... Test of his resolve here.
Now here's McDaniels. Sure, from 3-point range. McDaniels got 5.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Reed to screen on Irving. Edwards for 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Now here's Towns, still without a bucket. Pass to Conley. Towns is screen on Doncic. From downtown, another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Dallas. 15-point game. Outside McDaniels. Takes the 3. They get it back. Towns. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
No problems knocking that one down.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Towns is screen on Jones. Edwards for three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
The fire that Irving plays with, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5. Towns on a screen. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Doncic. He's scoreless. Pass to Jones. Powell, a screen on Conley. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And it's Doncic missing. Minnesota's got 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starter. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Powell, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Washington. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
This one for 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Reid, a screen on Doncic. And that one's good from Conley.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 1, Jaden Hardy.
Minnesota's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-3 run. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And today's team's all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, B.A., but I think part of it is you've got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league following their example.
Irving for 3. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Irving. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense. Quick hands help on both sides of the court.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Edwards has got 31 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Pass to Reed. Lays out. Stolen by Jones. And now the Mavs on the run. Back to Powell. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards for three. Hardy grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Dallas with a change here, too. Exum's checked in for Jones. Puts up a three. Exum gets the bucket. Exum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Warren. Launches a three. The Mavericks pull it in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ball's going up the court. Outside for Irving. Three-pointer. Another three for Dallas.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Here's Gobert. And scores off the crossover.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Irving missing.
Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. P.J. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Hardy. And it's Exum in at the 3 spot. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness. You got to have some anticipation and timing and the willingness to get down and dirty.
For 3. Another miss by Irving.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the tray. Alexander Walker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And it's Washington missing. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Hardy, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Hardy's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Warren. Gobert inside, working on Powell. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity, and that sends Rudy Gobert to the free throw line. It goes on Dwight Powell. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Washington. Hardy, the pass to Green. Puts up a three. Outside for Irving. 4-3. Anderson pulls it down.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, BA. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Hardy. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. is a competitor now, showing you some real toughness. He's not going to give you an inch. He's going to fight you to the finish.
Anderson with a screen on Hardaway. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Mavericks with a rebound. And here we go. Mavericks running again. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Walker, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 41 seconds left in the third. Outside, Green. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Gafford. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Exactly. I mean, it had to happen here in the third. Now they've got the run going, and I think they've got to keep it going now.
Towns on a screen. Another miss by Minnesota.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And so it's Minnesota sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Powell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And and he's settled in. Powell has used his athleticism to his advantage down low, Clark.
Yeah, but he's found different ways to be successful and effective, BA, which is what you like to see. He'll use his size to his advantage and play bully ball sometimes, but he also can finesse his way around. Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Washington a screen. Irving for three. McDaniels with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's good from Doncic. Doncic hits them both.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And here's Edwards outside. Good! Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. The three from Washington. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Towns for three. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side Jones. Here's the three. Offensive board. Doncic against Reed. Doncic passes to Jones. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Towns a screen on Jones. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep. Edwards has got 40 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And stolen by Irving. Doncic with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. He launches a three. Here's Washington. Outside Jones. Pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Washington passes to Powell. And the shot goes down.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Powell with a steal. And here is Irving. Let's go with a three. Buries it from 3. Irving's got 20.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Back to Edwards. Fade away. Sinks it from distance.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Washington left side. Doncic against McDaniels. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Edwards is doubled. To the wing on the left. Reed finds Edwards. Reed a screen on Jones. Edwards for 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Wow, that's good.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. Doncic grabs the miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Three-pointer. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Washington. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards.
Oh, power it home! Oh, wow! They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Pass to Doncic. The 3 from Washington. And some solid defense from Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Misses the shot. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with the grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Powell is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Now Brunson. After OG Anunoby missed from long range.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
And it's Washington missing. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Man showing some terrific range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Knicks lead 6-0.
On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Anunoby. That one falls.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Washington kicks to Irving. And he drives in, fires the 3. Powell, that's good.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Anunoby is screen on Jones. And there's the pass to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got his second basket of the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The kick out to Irving. Down low, here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Lock at 6. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down 3s like that.
Average trail by 6.
59.
Irving looking for an opening. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And so here is Dallas. Pass to Powell. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Powell with a screen on Anunoby. A 3-ball. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 8.
And remember when big men shooting 3s were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Jones. The shot's good from Brunson.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Irving can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 8. Passes it to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall kicks to Achua. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Doncic finds Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Washington.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Knicks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Doncic with the steal. It's 2-on-1. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Brunson, good.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Washington with a screen on Anunoby. Doncic, and he converts the layup. He has 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Powell. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jones. And it's Washington in at the 4 spot. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, interviewing former players, they say what they miss most is the camaraderie. What about you, Brent?
I would say, Kevin, right behind the camaraderie is another C word, the competition. And there's no doubt that there's only a few ways that you could ever feed that. Playing at the highest level, being a member of the National Basketball Association, that's something special. And that's great to see Dante out there on the break. When he gets his steps together like that, he can attack the rim.
On the wing, Irving. Outside, Jones, just 5 on the clock. Washington sets the pick for Jones. And Jones slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. DiVincenzo with the screen on Jones. Got that bucket in no time at all. Brunson's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Randall kicks to Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Mavericks trail by 15. Powell for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Powell's got 13.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Brunson against Jones. And Randall throws it down.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds with Julius Randle.
Irving, good.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
And so it's Dallas with the Knicks making the shot. A nice shot by Irving.
This is why you always have to be up in the space of Kyrie Irving. He can pull up in the blink of an eye. So lethal.
Brunson with a clean look, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's Powell on the wing. That 3 off the mark. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Anunoby. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. In the corner, Powell with it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. New York's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. They set the pick, and here's Brunson outside. Here's Achua. Outside for Randall. There's the pass to Brunson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks trail by 10. And here's Hardy. Scoreless thus far. Powell, no one around him. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Bogdanovich looking around. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
He's such a consistent shooter from range. Don't throw Bogdanovich open shots.
Powell sets a screen for Irving. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bogdanovich passes to Burks. Hart with the screen for Burks. Here's the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's New York sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And more than I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Josh Hart out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's McBride in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here's Doncic from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Doncic has got 9 points.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Burks' shot is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And he just dances from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hardaway has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
Great range at that forward position. Bogdanovich has every shot in his arsenal.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And Gafford throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's McBride. Rebounded by Exum. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Robinson sets a screen for Hart. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mavericks trail by 13, and Green slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York was all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. And McBride gets it to go.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another three for Dallas.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Stolen by Robinson. Burks with it. Now defended by Exum. Hart with the screen for Burks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
The three for Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
To the inside. Here's Robinson. Tries again. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Panic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's McBride from out on the wing. He knocks it down. McBride's got 8 points here in this quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Doncic steps on the gas. And the shot goes in.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Beyond the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
Here we go, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. New York leading by 8. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the pace.
71-60.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Fires for 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Irving. Doncic against Brunson. Outside Irving. Powell with a screen on DiVincenzo. A nice shot by Irving.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Jones against Brunson. Randall passes to Brunson. Randall on the follow. And the Knicks lead by 10.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And here's Brunson outside. Tips it up.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
From deep Washington. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
3 points.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Brunson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for New York. Irving for three. The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Handle a screen on Jones. And here's Brunson outside. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for three free throws.
First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Irving from long range. Powell kicks to Irving. The second chance effort, driving in, and he sinks the layup. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
On deep, Brunson. They grab their own miss. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Doncic passes to Irving. Three-pointer. Gets that one to fall. That's his sixth field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Three-pointer, Randall hands it from downtown. And now it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
You can see Randall just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
It's tipped. Doncic kicks to Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 19 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
Jones Jr.
And so Jones nails both of them. New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. The three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Brunson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
He's off on the first.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
And he's good on the second.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 35.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Irving against Brunson. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep three, and it's Kyrie Irving with the three.
Answering back. Irving determined to knock down that triple.
From deep, Brunson. That one's not going to go. Missed. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.
Tandem. Battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the 5. Now here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Conley passes to Edwards. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Offensive rebound. Out to DiVincenzo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he drops the first. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Now here's McDaniels. Over to the wing. And stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Randall with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Brunson against Conley. Achua with a screen on Conley. Shoots. Kicks it out to Anunoby from outside the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Anunoby, a screen on Edwards. Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Conley. The 3 is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's Brunson again missing. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. With the step back. A slam dunk by Reed.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Randall, a screen on Edwards. Here's Brunson, and he drives in. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Conley with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Conley passes to Towns. The kick out to Conley. Now McDaniels. Conley, a screen on Brunson. McDaniels from long range. He drops it from range.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Achua passes to Brunson. Fires for 3. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the 2nd round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
McDaniels, a screen on Anunoby. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Outside Anunoby. Randall, a screen on McDaniels. Back to Brunson. Deflects the pass. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Back to Anunoby. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
The game now all tied up. Brunson's got 7.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
From deep, Conley counted from distance.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Randall, a screen on Edwards. Brunson finds Randall. Achua with the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Towns for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Edwards against Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Edwards. And here's Brunson from the arc. No luck on that one. Now count. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be.
The previous play.
This call may not decide the game. You always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The T-Wolves on top. Up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid, and it's Conley in at point guard. For 3, DiVincenzo nails it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Edwards for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Outside Brunson takes a 3. Another shot, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first free throw is good, and we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
The kick out to Edwards. There's the triple. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Out left to the wing. Back to Brunson. To the paint. Stolen by Reid. Fast break, Minnesota. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, Brunson with the triple.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Pass to Reid. Conley, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Edwards outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Here's McDaniels. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Anunoby, a screen on Edwards. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Brunson's got 13.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
And here's Edwards outside. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. Achua with a screen on Conley. And that one's good for Brunson.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Back to Edwards. Now here's Reed. Dives for it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Reed. Floats one. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards, making the steal and setting up easy offense.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, BA, how about this? He's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Basket counts.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
New York has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. And that one is hammered home.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Here's Morris. That one's good for 2. New York has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Burks. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, Burks has exceptional athleticism, and he flies to the cup.
Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson for 3. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Put your hands together and get down for Red Panda.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Alec Burks. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's McBride in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's McBride. No points so far. Here's Bogdanovic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Well, Bogdanovic looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Morris passes to Gobert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Warren up top, defended by Bogdanovic. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
You can see that TJ Warren has no problem playing through contact or around multiple bodies. How about the power?
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Burks finds Robinson. To the middle. Now Burks. Screen by Robinson. Second chance shot. That one a little long. Minnesota has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
Pass to McBride. And here's Burks. Shot clock at 6. Down low. It's stolen by Warren. And here comes the break. Morris for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, you love the opportunity seized by Monte Morris. That three-point shot, highly valued.
Looking to win the run. A nice shot by McBride.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Warren sets a screen. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good for New York. They've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Gobert with a screen on Burks. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Alec Burks.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
New York trailing. Pass to Burks. Launches it on target from range. Burks has got 5.
Burks is a lethal three-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
For 3, Warren. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That one goes in. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, how about the speed of Monte Morris? That is why that drive was effective.
Now here's Burks. Defense right on him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he makes a first.
At the line, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Warren sets a screen.
New York foul.
That free throw no good.
Nikhil Alexander Walker at the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Burks. 7 points in the game. 1:07 left in the third quarter. For the tie. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 10.
There's a self-assurance about Alec Burks. He has no problem pulling up when the defense gives him space.
Lets it go from deep. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Burks gets it to go.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Minnesota's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter.
7.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Warren. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. TJ Warren says, I can do that.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's McBride, guarded by Morris. And he gets it to go. McBride's got his third basket on the night right there. Minnesota in the lead.
Lead 60-59.
Warren for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
2 on the clock. And Robinson finishes it off.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Timberwolves lead 63-61.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
63.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slot. And it's Reed in at center. And that one's good for Brunson.
Just good on-ball decision-making from Brunson right there. This guy a master in the pick and roll.
Here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Reed sets a screen. The 3-ball. He drops it from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Achua with a screen on Edwards. Here's Brunson. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. Anunoby a screen on McDaniels. And it's Brunson again missing.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
And here's Edwards outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Brunson taking his time here. To the paint. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns a screen on Anunoby. Conley with the ball. Takes the 3. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 9 rebounds now. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Conley against Brunson. The shot by Conley, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the inside, Anunoby. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. Doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Randall on the screen. Inside.
Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Conley goes in. Yes, it's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Here's Brunson, and it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
Great to see guys don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen. Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. DiVincenzo, pass to Randle. Yes!
Well, that's about being opportunistic. OG Anunoby so good at anticipating when he can jump and get a steal.
Pass to Edwards. To the inside, Conley. Count it!
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're trailing by 1. 9 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter.
We're almost there. Timberwolves substitution, Rudy Gobert.
9 seconds left in the game. Anunoby, a screen on Edwards. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, bangs home the 3.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.